This is Mexico, home of the Sierra Madre Occidental, the Mother Mountain Range. This will be the country we will use as part of a grand challenge. No cheese, tall playthrough, historical borders only. That means that I will not be allowed to expand outside of the length of the Mexican Empire from the heights of California to the very tip of Panama. I will put a full list of the many rules that I put into place to limit myself through this gameplay in the details section of the video, so if you are curious, please have a look. Anyhow, before we begin, I'd like to ask you to please like, subscribe, and more importantly, leave a comment so YouTube doesn't keep me in algorithm limbo forever. Plus, I'm just a lonely boy who loves it when people drop me a line. Thank you again, guys. You guys are kings! Now, let's get into the video. Here we are, Mexico, or Mexico, whatever you want to pronounce it as. No cheese allowed through this playthrough. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to explain all of the cheese. I'll just put a list up on the screen so you can look at it. Pause the video if you want to look at it. The second thing is, this is going to be historical borders only, which means for Mexico, that'll be what? Pretty much that, and maybe Central America. I don't actually remember if they had Central America. I'll probably ask somebody a little later. I'll find a map for it later, and I'll put it up on the screen so you know what I'm taking. And the third thing is, this is going to be effectively a tall playthrough only. I will not be vassalized swarming. There will not be vassals. There's no vassals allowed. I'm not allowed to vassalize. The only thing I can do is go through the power block, maybe take over a power block or form my own power block, and draw people in that way. I could probably make a market unification play through that. But beyond that, no cheese. None. That means no taking Gaza. That means no opium wars against Qing. In fact, we're not even going to take Beijing because taking Beijing is cheese. It really is. It's cheese. In fact, no South America cheese either. That means no free gold from Chile and Argentina. Oh my gosh, there's so much that I cannot do that, yes, even though I'm starting off as Mexico, I am unable to do anything with it. It's only an economic playthrough, effectively. I mean, there's obviously going to be a couple wars, particularly with the United States and Texas, but beyond that, oof. Yeah, no cheese. Let's see here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get Santa Anna the hell out of here. I do not want Santa Anna on the front line, so I'm going to merge him with the other army and get him the heck out of here. At the very least, it'll keep him out of here long enough that without effectively cheesing, because technically he's merging with another army, even though the other army is effectively going to be merging with the main army. And I'm not considering that cheese because he's not in an empty zone. So there. Yes, that's it. Oh, I can't even merge him out. Okay, maybe that's not going to work after all. Let's try one more. Yeah, there we go. And woof, did he just instantly I guess I found new cheese entirely by accident. That was not intentional, but I did find a way to teleport a general without disbanding him. So if you're ever in a situation where everybody's revolting against you, I guess you could just do what I just did to cheese teleport your general over. And that was an interesting little glitch I found. That I'm not counting that as cheese. I did not do that on purpose. That was purely accidental. I just incidentally found that out. So beyond that, let's get our mobilizations up. Extra supplies, chocolate, tobacco, liquor. Can't really do forced march right now, so we're going to leave that. I'm going to put you guys on defensive so that when you do eventually arrive, we don't get our butts handed to us, and I don't want to do that. Now we're going to go into the government. We are going to, I guess we're going to bring in the Catholic Church, push that up. What else can I bring in? I don't think these guys will help, will they? I mean, they could put the petite bourgeoisie in. Definitely not the intelligentsia or the rural folk, though. Okay, we'll just put the Catholic Church in for now. I don't think we need the petite bourgeoisie. And the first thing we're going to aim for is landed voting. We got to get off of oligarchy. We need to weaken the landowners and the Catholic Church as much as humanly possible. Although I think what I'm going to do for this run is I'm going to rush for religious schools. The reason why I'm going to rush for religious schools is because we have a really bad literacy. And everything here is pretty much incorporated except for maybe like the, except for the American states that we control right now. Yeah, the ones that are colonizing. Everybody else, nope, not them. but pretty much everybody else, including California, will benefit from having the religious schools right away. And you got to get that literacy up, because to succeed as a tall playthrough, the one thing that you're going to need more than anything is innovation. You want to be able to out-tech everybody. And speaking of teching, let's go for stock exchange. A lot of people are like, why stock exchange? Well, there's a reason for that. You want that 10% market access price impact. It is a lovely, lovely thing. And don't forget that you also get access to the free trade law, which is also something that you're going to want to eventually want to switch off onto. For the second thing, I'm probably going to go for railways. And the reason why is because Mexico has pretty bad infrastructure problems. And the reason why I think they have pretty bad infrastructure problems is, well, they got the Sierra Madre Oriental, which is the mountain range that they are on, and every single state in the south, except for one, I found one that I can use as a construction sector, and that is Bajío. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Bajío. I hope you're not going to be upset at my pronunciation, but that is what I'm going to be using to effectively turn into my my main construction state up until I run out of infrastructure. And when I do run out of infrastructure, I'm probably going to make California my secondary, even though it does have a 10% construction efficiency problem. But the reason why I like California so much is because it has access to so many bloody resources, and it's got shoreline access. So even if you run into the infrastructure issues, you can always just build ports to build that up. The third one is probably going to be Mexico proper. So we're going to do, again, sorry about the pronunciation. I do not speak Spanish at all. I can speak maybe a couple words of it, and that's about it. I can maybe put 2 or 3 sentences together if I rub my fingers together really hard. But beyond that, I can't help you with my pronunciation. I'm trying. I'll go onto Google and I'll get a pronunciation from there, and I just imitate it like a parrot at this point. So beyond that, though, what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to switch my construction to iron frame. I don't like wooden buildings. I don't think it's good. Iron frame is easy, especially if you already start off with a iron mine to effectively to fuel the iron frame. So I think what we're going to build first, however, is I'm thinking a construction sector right off the bat. I would like at least 20. Then we'll have 10 and 10 when it splits up eventually, and it will split up. And even if it doesn't split up, I think we can afford having 20 construction right out the bat. For this playthrough, since we're playing tall, we're not going to go into debt until we're at least a major power, or I might even wait until great power, and preferably after we get a bunch of the technologies that lowers the interest rate to a point where it's almost non-existent. And let's see, what else do I need? We need to colonize Oklahoma, because it is technically part of our historical borders. I think it cuts in half technically based off of the historical borders, but I'm going to count the whole thing just because the way that the states are set up, you can't really split them up. So if it doesn't look perfect to the historical borders, I'm going to say to heck with it. That's as close as you're getting. Now, since we're going to take Bajío? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. My pronunciations are bad. But we're going to take Bajío and road maintenance, resource industry, believe it or not, and social mobility. We're not going to do greener grass campaign yet because we can't really draw anybody except for people in the other states, and we will eventually be building in the other states, particularly ports. We're going to be abusing the fact that we have so many shorelines to get an absolute insane trade empire, and now we're going to go and rival everybody. And I do mean everybody. Everybody here is weak and pathetic, and we don't care about any of them. The ones that we care about are the United States and Britain. And for that purpose, I think what we're going to do, I know it's not going to help for much, but it will prevent them from attacking you right away. So try to be a little friendly with the United States. Try to get to at least 0 on improved relations. It's not a guarantee. I'm telling you ahead of time, because the United States does become extremely aggressive once they get the claims on you, and I think that's like 10 years down the line. But until then, you're going to want to keep them in check, because they are, I mean, they look weak and pitiful right now, but I think they get like 100 battalions just from conscripting alone, because I think they start with mass conscription, don't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. And that is absolutely insanity. We can't handle that at the moment. I don't even think we get many conscripts. I guess I should probably upgrade all of my troops too, but let's go and check how many conscripts we get. We don't get that many. No, we get 20 at most. I'm going to make cuirassiers. And yeah, we're going to... We got to win this war. And part of the reason why I took Santa Anna out is because if you lose even one battle with Santa Anna, you pretty much lose the war. The game is automatically going to take the event. And that's horrible. But if you take Santa Anna out and replace them with somebody else, yeah, you're not going to run into that problem. I don't think the event will trigger without Santa Anna there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to unpause and we're going to, I guess, draw them into a fight here. And just like that, they are going to lose the war now because they are so weak just from that alone. And we got conscripts coming in like crazy that we can go into the attack mode. I guess we'll put the guys who are best at attack mode. I don't know if I want to put Santa Anna into the fight. Again, if there's a chance that he loses, you lose the war. It's such bull, but it's good for Texas. When you're playing as Texas, you kind of rely on that. And okay, so we got the Caudillos. So pretty much the same thing as when we're playing Bolivia. We're gonna have to eventually get the armed forces out of the government to prevent them from taking everything over. And our construction is already done. Now, what am I gonna build in the meantime? I think we're gonna eventually need some iron. Probably going to need some logging too, but how about we put it in California, because California gets a bonus to throughput for logging, and I don't really need hardwood from them. Yeah, you get a plus 20% on logging industry throughput. Now, again, I would like the hardwood, but I'm just going to put the hardwood down here, like in the Yucatan or something. So I'm going to put one down here as well, and you can be the one that makes me the hardwood that we will... Nah, we don't even need it at the moment, so we'll just put 2 wood down, and that will be what we're building for now. Let's see if the construction sector is building up. It is perfection. That is what I like to see. And now we're going to win this war. And boom! Just like that, Texas now belongs to us. Can we establish our colony? No, we cannot. It's already established. Well, in the meantime, let's get our... Which one should I work on? We're not expanding. We're not taking any Gaza. We're not taking any La Plata. We're not taking any Indonesia or Bombay or Persia. Nope, we are homelanders only, and that is it. Do I want to bring in... Yes, I do, in fact. It only costs 25 on the convoy, and we're off to a good start. It's only been 1 month, and we've already won the war against Texas, and we are... Yeah, we're looking good already. I'm enjoying that. You'll probably notice I put the economic dominance on there, and the reason why I did that is because I wanted a little bit of extra challenge for this playthrough. My goal is to get the achievement for economic dominance. What I did was I deleted all of my original achievements on my account just so I could re-get them. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, and it'll be fun. Hopefully. Anyhow. Now, would you look at that? I'm going to slow that down real quick so I don't want to lose it. Looking like a Confederacy civil war is going on with the United States already. That is very fortuitous for us because we are going to join. Obligations? No. How about, bankroll? I would love to join your war for a little bit of money. I would probably help you regardless, but if you're going to give me money to help you, hell yeah. I will do that in a heartbeat. Let's work on our construction a touch. Let's get some iron mines in there because we got empty construction, and I want to make sure that it stays up for as long as we are fighting the war. Maybe another tooling, maybe another... Yeah, we'll put 3 mines in. Okay, now that that is done and dealt with, let's put an import in for some artillery. We're not even going to be using our ships because we're not allowed to boat cheese, which means I will not be able to boat cheese the District of Columbia, but luckily they have a border with Virginia here, and if I'm lucky, the Confederacy will take Washington, D.C. for me, and then we'll win the war without having to fight for very long, and that would be absolutely peachy. That would put me in a very good mood indeed. But beyond that, you know what? We have a very powerful army now. I mean, look at this. We switched it up a little bit. We got 6 infantry, and look at all of the cuirassiers we have. Oh my god, we got offense up the... Woof! It is crazy, and the reason why I like cuirassiers better than artillery, the reason why is because they got the better occupation. They don't have as good of a kill rate, but I generally don't do artillery in the early game up until I get about shrapnel artillery. Even mobile artillery pales in comparison to lancers. Lancers are really, 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 really good. Really good. Cuirassiers are mid. They're okay, but they're still better than cannon artillery in my book. And I know there's a lot of people out there who would like to go just for a regular artillery, or sorry, a regular infantry when they're filling up the lines with troops that can't get experience. But when it comes to cavalry, I don't build them. I don't ever build cavalry. I just use them as my non-experience, because after lancers, just go pure artillery. You don't want any lancers after that. Once you get shrapnel artillery, it's so much better than lancers. Now, are we in the war? I hope so. I hope. Yeah. Are we gonna join? Yes, we're in. Okay. We didn't get a front. It's up here. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Let's join. Let's get up there. We're in the fight, and it looks like the Confederacy is going to win this one handedly. 60%. Who should I guess it doesn't matter if Santa Ana fights or not. I don't really want to put rapid advance on there, though. I'll keep you as defensive, because you are really, really good defensively. You guys are okay offensively. Direct is pretty nice. Ambitious is pretty nice. But the other ones are kind of bad. I don't know. Persistence particularly. I guess it's okay. He's got some good moral loss. But this guy, the Reckless, I hate Reckless. Reckless sucks. Yeah. Arrogance, a non-factor. So, okay. That's fine. They're okay. They're not the worst. I won't cry over it. And Sins of the Past. Ooh. I don't care about your popularity. I do, however, care about getting landed voter rating away. And here we go. Look at the percentage, and it looks like they're attacking in Oklahoma, and we won that fight no problem. Oh, they are going for the United States, or the DC. And we got DC right away. Okay, so this war is already over. That took no time. I'm not even going to show you the rest of it. I'm going to cut it here and just go to the end. Well, so far so good. We got pretty much everything building that we need. We are probably going to need a little more wood shortly, but I got, 5 iron in the works at the moment. We effectively are doing nothing but building up those construction sectors and the resources to maintain the construction sectors. I did build 1 university so far, but yeah, we're going to have to start building more universities. I do want that innovation capped out. I would love to tech like crazy on this run, and we're going to do that as fast as humanly possible because we are already recognized as a country, so we don't have to worry about this for this playthrough. I'm telling you, Mexico is one of the best countries for new players. You get a little bit of effort towards working against the United States, so you get a little bit of danger in your playthrough, and if you lose, just restart and try again. It's not super duper easy, but it's not super duper hard. You should be able to maintain composure against the United States, because if you can't do that, you're going to have a hard time with other more difficult countries. This is a great country to learn on, and I can't recommend it enough. Let's speed up. Hey, landed voting. Hey. And we got a new president. Is he any good? I have no idea. Well, I mean, yeah, he's pretty decent, actually. I don't hate him. The only thing is I don't like him that much because of Pius. It's going to hurt me a little bit with the Conservative Party here. We're going to have to change up our groupings a little bit. That's going to hurt us in the short term, and I'm not super duper happy about it. Which one's going to cost the least? That one's going to cost the least. I don't want the Cadillos to get any more power, though, so we'll take the extra hit. I don't care. It's only for 160 days. I'm not going to hold it until then, though. What can I learn in the meantime? I don't really want to bother getting homesteading. It's kind of a waste of time. We already got tenant farmers, and we're not super duper worried about them migrating around. I would rather just beeline for commercialized agriculture for later. And I guess I could go for per capita taxation. That might be a good one. Yeah, I think that's going to be the one we're going to go for. Just go for it right now. Don't worry about everything else. Or we could probably go for no schooling. I don't know yet. We'll see. Well, per capita taxation went a heck of a lot faster than the other ones did. This one should be done very, very shortly. I'm just going to sit here and wait for it to go because we have everything else building that we need. And done. That took no time at all. I'm actually impressed. That was crazy fast. That wasn't even a year, was it? It might have been, but I don't remember. You're probably going to notice that that coup is getting a little scary. I might... I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop it at this point. I've been trying my best to make the landowners happy. I'm going to have to find a law that they're gonna like just to make them happy, that I do want. So maybe dedicated police or something like to that front, or maybe charity schools will work. We'll see. But I got to do something, get that coup out. Could be a little dangerous. Just saying. I don't want autarky. I think that's what they're trying to push through. They autocracy. Sorry, not autarky. Yeah, I definitely don't want them to get away with that one. No. Yeah, that's a little dangerous. Well, this game has been a whole lot of nothing so far, but hey, they want me to join the power block. Okay, the Russian power block. Hell yeah, Vassalite. Well, no, that's garbage. I probably should have waited. Why did I just click? I can't take vassals this playthrough. I can't do any vassalizing. I can't do the vassal swarm. And defensive cooperation sucks, especially since I'm not conquering everybody around me. So, oops, I probably should have waited for Britain. I could have joined Britain, and they're not much better. They kind of suck too. I guess the 10% infrastructure would have been nice. The balloon reconnaissance would have been very nice. The colonial offices suck. Vassalization sucks for my playthrough. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter who I get stuck with. It's going to kind of suck. At least with Russia, if I build up my prestige fast enough, I could probably just take them over and then make it non-sucky in the late game. And yeah, Russia's not that strong when it comes to its prestige. So I think that's what we're going to be going for. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. I don't even know what it is about these stupid voting laws, why they take flipping forever. I'm getting frustrated. It's been 2 years of non-stop garbage, and finally it goes. Took it damn long enough. My gosh. I'm frustrated with that one. That was 4 years, I think. I can't even remember when I started it. I need to get some more universities, though, so we got to do something about that immediately. We got the money, we got the skill, we got the building going. Oh, which one is it under? I can't even remember. Am I blind here? Okay, there we go. Let's just put it in states that have enough population that don't have one yet. There, 4 should work. And yeah, so far so good. Let's no, I don't want you guys to get either. So I'm going to teach... oh, wait, this is cheese, isn't it? I was about to teach you guys about cheese. Okay, I'm going to teach you the cheese, but then I'm going to ignore it. And I'm going to do what I have to anyways. So this is cheese, I'm telling you now. If you have 78 days on something and you don't want to take it, you can literally ignore it, wait until the election goes, and then this goes away, because this will expire before this one does. And the leftover 8 days don't matter at that point because the election's already over. Unfortunately, because I'm doing a no cheese run and I'm considering that cheese, I'm going to have to add that to the list. We're going to take the least offensive one. I guess giving him ambitious won't be that bad. It does help with the interest group, but I'm pretty sure that it's just the landowners. And we got the liberal movement on there. So I'm just going to take that for now. See? I'm not cheesing. No cheese. None. No Gouda. No Havarti. No cheese. That's what I'm doing this playthrough. I promise you. I promise you. You don't get to sit here and watch everything, but I'm doing no cheese. I would not be this weak if it wasn't for the lack of cheese. I mean, oh, okay. That makes up for it. But, yeah, that's, no cheese. I'm promising you. Promising. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little worried about that revolution, but I think we'll be able to take them out no problem. At least I think so anyhow. We are running into problems with our convoys, so we are going to need to build a port. We're going to put one in Jalisco, and that will serve our needs. I'm not going to say what that technology is because I don't want YouTube to give me trouble later. Ooh, which one should I take? I guess we'll do the salute. And hey, we finally get no migration controls. That took forever. Get that fixed, and yeah, okay. So hopefully now that we got no migration controls, the supremacist movement will go away. I would be very happy if that happens. It doesn't bother me that much having it here because I can't do the Disband Cheese anymore anyhow. Again, I have to remind you that this is a no cheese run, and I promise you I am not cheesing. I'll even show you. Look at the taxes. They haven't moved. I haven't even touched government wages. I really want to remove government wages. It's costing me $11,000 just so I can't cheese. Okay? That's expensive stuff right there. And it's getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely gosh darn ridiculous. What else can I do? I guess government admin. Do we need any at the moment? Yes, we are going to need it very shortly. Let's put one in Mexico. Yeah, do we have anybody who needs it yet? You need a railway. And where's Mexico? Mexico. There we go. And we need a railway in here, don't we? And domestic. Who was it again? It was, oh, we got multiples. Oh my. We better fix that immediately. And yeah, that gives me a lot to build. And oof, the United States is starting to get a little scary again. I still think we could take them. And the reason why is because we are getting very, very friendly with the Confederacy. We got an alliance here, and the Confederacy is very, very beefy. And we're starting to get very, very close with Russia. In fact, we should probably put the embassy down right now so that we can even get even closer with Russia. And the closer we get with Russia, the more likely they'll join our war in case the United States gets a little uppity with us. And they probably will get a little uppity with us. I think they have claims on all of these states here. That is a lot of states for claims. They're probably getting very cranky with us. Yeah, they're very cranky with us. They're coming for us. I can feel them breathing down my neck. I can hear the freaking Phil Collins music in the background. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That's a song about them kicking somebody's ass, okay? That's me. I don't want to be the one getting my ass kicked, so I'm being scared, man. I'm gonna have to start building up my army, I think. Oh dear. I will not lie. I'm getting really paranoid when it comes to the states. I know they're coming for me. I can feel them breathing down my neck. And I still haven't built up my army because of all those stupid railroads. And I'm getting scared. I'm getting very, very scared. In the meantime, no, we're not going to put you guys in the into the government because you shrink my legitimacy to nothing. Technically, this isn't cheese. This doesn't count as cheese. I don't care what you say. Just because they want to join doesn't mean I have to let them. I don't count this as cheese. You might count it as cheese, but it's not on the list. I don't count it as cheese. I'm telling you this now. Because this is something that does happen in real life. So, what I'm probably going to do is hopefully, well, hey, we got freedom of conscience done. We probably should get rid of these guys. Yeah, you're on attack mode. Good. And now that we got that done and dealt with, can I go for... You know what? I know I only have 15 million, but I gotta get off this. I gotta force the... I gotta force them to use the investment pool because they're not using it properly. And it's pissing me off. It's slowing my economic growth way too much. And agrarianism is just bad. I'm sorry. I like agrarianism for, like, awful countries that absolutely need it. But I didn't want to bother going into interventionism just temporarily. I think I'm just going to beeline for laissez-faire right now. Just get off of agrarianism, get that free company, get that interest rate reduction, and more importantly, get the bonuses to the capitalists because we got quite a sizable amount. Let me see how many I have already. I'm pretty sure I have quite a few. Yeah, we got 30,000 already. That's pretty flipping good for the beginning. I mean, it's not even been 30 years yet, and we're already at 30,000. That'll be a sizable amount for the investment pool, and maybe now they'll start using it properly because it's been frustrating that they haven't been using it properly, and they built up, like, what, 10 million? Like, that's absolutely insane. I probably could have just sped things along by privatizing, but I was effectively relying on the government dividends to maintain my my profits. So I didn't run into any economic problems because, like I said, we're not touching the wages or the taxation rate. It stays the same throughout the entire game. The only thing that I can play around with are the consumption taxes, and unfortunately you cannot control the consumption tax rate because you can't change the taxes. So, oof, I'm missing out on a lot. I can't take advantage of the loyalists. I can't take any advantage because there's no cheese this run. And yeah,
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I do have to admit that it is imperative that we get the amount of paper up because we're starting to run out. All of the universities that we've been forcing out is starting to cost us dearly, but we got to do whatever we can to get that tech rate up. We have to catch up. We are way too far behind. I'm willing to bet the states are already on probably up to modern nursing, maybe even all the way up to military statistics. And the longer we wait, the more difficult it's going to be to take on the states. Let's see, do they have shrapnel artillery yet? I hope they do not, because if they do, I am in deep, deep doo-doo, and I do not want to be in deep doo-doo. They're on shrapnel artillery already. I knew it, and they got skirmish. I mean, we got skirmish, but so it's going to be a tough war when it eventually comes. Thankfully, we have the Confederacy, and they might actually have shrapnel artillery. Nope, they're still on mobile. Yeah, we got to play a little bit of catch-up here. At least we got Russia on our side, so maybe we'll be able to take on the states, even though they have shrapnel artillery, which is a war winner. It really is. And we're going to have to rely on our conscripts for now, because, again, I'm so worried about getting my tech up. I'm so worried about getting my construction sectors up that I've pretty much been ignoring my army, which means these states are 100% going to come for me. And they are a little on the beefy side, but that's why you need allies. Make sure if you're playing Mexico, you work on your diplomacy. Make allies, whether it's Great Britain, France, Spain is actually a good ally too. Russia is an okay ally. It's the only one I could get while going with the Confederacy, and Confederacy is probably the A++++ ally to get. If you can get the Confederacy as an ally, you're probably going to win 99% of your wars against the United States because of one reason and one reason alone. They have a direct line to the District of Columbia, and they attack it frequently because theirs is right here too. So generally, a lot of their generals are from Richmond, and because they're from Richmond, they're going to attack the closest ones, which would be Maryland and District of Columbia, and you're pretty much guaranteed with the Confederacy as an ally that you're going to take the District of Columbia right away. And if you take it right away, you pretty much win the war. Just take all of your troops and just defend the hell out of it, and they can't do anything at that point because they will not be able to take it back in time unless they get a major advantage over you, and you should not let them get a major advantage over you. So if you manage to get the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. right here, hold it. Hold the line. I'm not gonna lie, we're getting really, really paranoid. I gotta get the Navy up. I know it's not gonna help me too. Hey, total separation is what I was looking for. That's a good one. Let's see how it's helping my society a bit. Yeah, it's going up. We're getting more full acceptance. We are getting more open prejudice. We're getting more second class, and that's a really good one. Hopefully the rest of these cultural erasures will move over to second class or open prejudice, and if they can do that, then everybody can work in my country without an issue, which is what we want. We're probably going to have to take multiculturalism effectively, and it might be a little hard for us to get in this playthrough because we can't just conquer Ethiopia or Qing to guarantee it, and that sucks. If you're like me and you're playing tall all the time and you run into this problem, one of the best things you can do is if you do make a your own power block, instead of going for sovereign empire like the Russians did here, you're going to want to do what the Austrians did and go for creative legislature. It will definitely make it a heck of a lot easier to get multiculturalism passed through, especially if you run into problems, especially if you're not lucky enough to get the Vanguard event to pop off later on in the game. At least if you get the Vanguard event to pop up, you get a bunch of anarchists, and anarchists produce people who will give you bonuses to multiculturalism. I can't remember what they're called, to be honest. I think they're like the human rights lawyers or something, or the people who believe in human rights, that sort of thing. And they give a really, really big boost to multiculturalism just by being leaders. And that generally will happen after you pop off the Vanguardist event. However, if you do pop off the Vanguardist event, expect a lot of communists in the run afterwards, and you're probably going to have communist revolutions. So if you don't want to go communism, don't let it pop off. But again, if you're having that much of a difficult time getting multiculturalism to go off, and you're unwilling to conquer Ethiopia, like I am in this playthrough, because Ethiopia will get you multiculturalism. There is so much population here for free, effectively, that you're going to guarantee get multiculturalism. I'm telling you, there's like 20 million people here, or maybe 10 million at the very least. Yeah, 10 million. I'm going to say 10 million. And just the 10 million alone will get you multiculturalism because of that. Or you could just go for Qing and take Beijing, take Suzhou, take Fujian, and at that point, yeah, you're balling when it comes to getting multiculturalism. Well, I have to admit that we are starting to build up our army into a nice little facade here, but 95%? What the hell is going on? I got enough convoys. Russian market. I'm in the Russian market? I'm in the flippin' Russian market. How? They took Market Unification 3. Oh, they forced me into a customs union. You son of a bitch. I didn't even notice. Oh, no. Okay. So, what do I do to fix this, then? It doesn't look like they're at war, are they? No, they're not even at war, and I got 95%. What the I gotta build ports. I gotta do it now, because this is gonna hurt me otherwise. Just ports. Every chance I get, I gotta build ports now. I'm boned otherwise, and that is not good. We have to get the Russians to take a bunch of our convoys so that we have enough ports, because, oh no, otherwise. Maybe I should kill some of my trade routes. That I don't really have many trade routes, and I guess this one's taking up a lot. We'll cut that. And just by doing that, maybe we can... Oh, what am I doing? Let's just try building. And no, we're still 95. That is wacky. I was not expecting that. Let's just build some ports in the meantime, and we'll start getting our infantry built up afterwards. And at least we got public schools now. I mean, at least something's going right. We got off charity schools, and we went for public schools, so that's pretty good. The reason why we got off charity schools is obviously so we could weaken the Catholics, but I mean, just public schools gives you better education access anyways. The assimilation is nice, but unfortunately it's just not fast enough to really be worthwhile. It's just the reason why you go for public is for the education access, and it's huge. Even several percent overall is huge. Well, so far so good on this front. At least we're doing a decent amount of growth here. I know Mexico City... Hey, right of assembly. I know Mexico City has the big malice here from the Sierra Madre Oriental, but after a certain while, you really don't have to worry about it too much. You'll be able to build enough railways, and I know the malice from the state construction is going to hurt a little bit, but we don't really have that many places that we can build without that malice. We got Texas, we got Baja, we got Rio Grande, and we got the American states that never really get enough population, no matter how hard you damn well try. I think I've been trying to get the migration in Nevada up this entire time, and it's just never enough. They only get 400 at a time, and it feels like they never get that damn mass migration event to happen over here. Whereas with California, even though it has that -10 construction state, it has been growing handedly without me even trying. I have not tried once with California, and it just grows on its own. It's crazy. I think it's because of all the arable land that it has. And Nevada, meanwhile, has, what, a pitiful amount? I might want to build some livestock ranches while I'm here, though, because I do think we need meat, don't we? No, we don't. Okay, well, go away. Simple as that. I don't know what to do at this point. All I can really do is build. It feels weird not being able to attack anybody. Can you take in some more farms? Yes, you can. Let's start doing that. Get our food under control, I think, is a good idea. And especially since we are effectively in Greek debt mode. And at least we got public health insurance, but yes, we are in Greek debt mode. Oh my gosh, our gold reserves are gone. They're gone. And let's get that health system started up, because I would love a better standard of living. Better standard of living means they buy more goodies, and when they buy more goodies, they help us out. That's a good thing. That's what we want. Do I want Catholics to be weaker at this point? You know what? Let's make them happy. Let's make them happy. I think the industrialists can handle it. And then we get the birth rate bonus for a little while. That's always nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Be fruitful and multiply. Ooh, boy. And we got the Kingmaker event. Okay. What is that again? Okay. So, is advanced. Uh-oh. I almost got rid of them. And I can't cheese. So, damn. Damn, that's unfortunate. I'm a little cranky. I guess we're going to go for reform for the Liberal Party, but oh, I almost got rid of them. Oh, that's not fair. Why? Come on, game. Why do you hate me so much? I mean, I guess the Americans haven't attacked in a while, so that's a good thing, but come on. Why? Why? That's so mean. Yeah, I gotta do something about that prestige. It's gonna have to change eventually. Yay, went to study. Good, that's what I like to see. I gotta build stuff. I'm running out of things to build again. Let's just spam some coal, I think. That'll be a good start for us. Gold, I didn't even notice I had gold, but okay. Which one? Let's go for Colorado. You. That should be enough for now. Yeah, we got enough up here. That's good. The leadership challenge. Can I get rid of the Caudillos? Yes, I can. Done. Go away. You've been a nuisance. Go away. Go away. Go away. Why are you not going away? Why isn't it going away? It's -1. What the heck is going on? Come on, game. Oh, they're still part of the government. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an absolute fool. There, now they're gone. My gosh, I was gonna freak out. I was like, I'm not kidding. I was panicking in the back of my brain. I'm like, is there a bug? But no, that was just me being stupid. Yeah, that's cheese. Well, that's not really cheese. It's just changing the government. I don't consider that cheese unless you're doing it to get rid of the coup. That's the only time I would consider that cheese, is to do that to get rid of the coup. And, doing that to get rid of the Caudillos, whatever. I mean, we were still legitimate. It's not like I went into the negatives, but I did bring them back in, and I did take the hit. They do penalize you for it, so it's not really cheese. I'm going to take the loyalist hit and the radical hit. I'm not counting that as cheese. It's not on the list, and I'm not putting it on the list. I don't think that's cheese. I'm telling you. Not cheese. Everybody changes their governments all the time. Just doing it for that purpose, not cheese. Only cheese if you're doing it to get rid of a coup for free. That's the only time. And even then you're penalized pretty harshly with a -8 for the opposition group. So, yeah. Even then, it's not really cheese. They penalize you for it. Cheese only counts if you don't take a penalty for it. So what am I supposed to do here? They want me to join a war with them? What war are they in? They're against... I can't even join the war. Why are you asking then? I guess I probably should have been paying attention. But they want me to join the war to prevent them from being banned. You want slavery to be banned, and they're doing it for you for free. So you know what? You should allow it. In fact, I wouldn't join this war anyways. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna continue to pretend I didn't see it. Let you get into, and we got multiculturalism. Yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna watch the society grow. Yeah, we're gonna turn that off and just watch it go up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, we got it. We got it, baby. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here, but we're swarming the heck out of them, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, yeah. This'll hurt them pretty badly. I think that's a good amount of liberation. I get some territories back. I've run out of diplomatic maneuvers, but I think this'll hurt them. Yeah, it won't destroy them, but it'll hurt them, and that's kind of what we're going for. Am I on defensive? Because it looks like they're going to match us very shortly. Do I have any more No, I'm out of conscripts at this point. This might be a close war. I'm not too certain about this. Maybe I should start building some more troops just in case. Oh, that stupid market access hurts, man. I'm going to have to leave the frickin' market if I get a chance. I'm going to have to pay attention for that. In the meantime, let's just build that, and I guess we'll put some railways in so I don't forget to build later. 1, 2, no, I'm not going to build it in anybody else's backyard. I'm not doing that yet. We're not doing foreign investment yet. But yeah, at least with all these railways, I will not forget in the future. And that is something that I tend to do every war now, because everybody keeps screaming at me that I'm not building while I'm at war. So to fix that, I just put railways in when I'm at war now. That's generally what I do now, just so I can fill it up long enough, because it takes such a long time for railways to be built. And yeah, we're getting our butts kicked right now. We're going to have to swap off. Is the Russians sending anybody to us yet? Oh yeah, here we go. We got some Russians coming in. Not a lot, though. That is not, and the Confederate is not sending a whole bunch either. I guess they're guarding. We only got 21 Russians here so far. That's why we're getting our butts kicked. But hopefully, once the Russians show up, we will do better. Hey, I'll take military assistance. Good, good. And yeah, okay. And it looks like they're going for DC, which is good for me. Or is that Britain? That's flipping Britain. The hell? Oh, they're still at war? You guys should have backed down. What the hell are you doing? Just lose your war already. I mean, so you get humiliated a bit. Who cares? You get rid of slavery for free. You didn't even have to do anything. And in the meantime, yeah, you're not even going for DC. What the hell, man? This sucks. Oh well, I guess we'll play defensively for now. Even though we are getting our butts slowly handed to us, but I think that just by holding defensively, we will eventually get the Russians into the war. Only 27. There's got to be more coming in. They're only sending them in 6 at a time. Oh, they're at war right now, too. That's why. Well, once that war is over, I think we'll be better off. And we just got to hold the line until the Russians show up. Whew. This is going to be a close one, though. I don't even know who's holding that. I can't tell. What flag is that? Is that Russia's, or is that, obviously it's not the Confederates, so I guess that's Russia's then, and we're giving up everything to defend that. Oh, shoot, because the Confederates just gave up on us. I don't care. You guys can take all of this land. It's going to take you forever to get to Mexico proper, and yeah, you're too far away, and we're just going to defend the heck out of that, because if we lose DC, we lose the war, and I don't want to lose the war, so... Oh, it was a good thing Russia took it, because if the Confederates took it, we'd lose that front, I think. I want you to remain, actually. Please get there, please get there, please get there, please get there, please get there. Hey, we got there. Okay, I don't care. This front, I don't care about the devastation. The only thing I care about is winning at this point. Just hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Just, I don't care. They can't win at this point. If we're minus 10 up here, but this is gonna hurt me. But at least we win. But hey, that's not cheese. I didn't cheese. No cheese this run. But I won. Oh my god, it cost me, but I won. How much devastation? How much devastation? 1%, 5%. Yeah, it's a little devastation, but that doesn't compare to what we did to them. Yeah, Oregon and Michigan and New England, and yeah, they got smacked. They didn't lose many troops, but actually no, they lost a couple troops. They lost about 10, but they got smacked, and they're losing battalions as a result of not having all of these lands for conscription now. It's not a lot, but maybe I should have gave them like New York too, to get New York out of there. I think that would be like Haudenosaunee. But, yeah, I should have done that. Oh, well. Live and learn. But look at these nice borders. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? Don't you love smooth, simplified borders. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm in love with these borders. I love them. I love them. I'm so used to border gore all the time that seeing beautiful borders like this just puts me in such a better mood. And one of my friends in the community told me that I can actually take this area right down here. I could take all of Central America all the way up to Panama because that's part of Mexico's original empire borders. So I guess I'm going to have to fix things and go after Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and eventually take Great Britain to task so I can take Mosquito Kingdom and Belize over here. And I can't take any of Cuba or any of these islands because they were not part of the original empire. But I got more conquest to do, and that is a good thing because I like expanding. I like to play wide. I do not like playing tall. But for this playthrough, I'm playing as tall as possible. I'm trying to make it entertaining at the very least. I hope it's entertaining for you guys. I really do. Okay. There's not much I can build at the moment. What's that? We are 20%, well, almost 50% better than Russia when it comes to prestige now. And we're going to take over your silly power block and get rid of these garbage defensive cooperation and external trade. I might get rid of vassalization and take the other one too if I get enough time. And the reason why is because I can't use vassalization, but at least with the other one I could get the power block. Steal from these guys here who stay in the block. We don't know if they will or not, but they might, and I can just take from them and be a meanie that way. And okay, I didn't, what? I must have canceled it a while back because I didn't even notice it before. I have a tendency to just right click everything up here, just get it out of the way because it's in the way a lot of the times. And I didn't know that I was taking it from them that quickly. It's mine already, and we got 3 available mandates. What am I going for? Gee, is it going to be construction, the best of the best of the best? Or should I go for advanced research, which is also one of the best of the best of the best? Huh, that's a tough choice. Do I want better construction, or I kind of want the company? I think I'd rather take the company than the tech right now. We'll get the tech after. It shouldn't be too long for us to get the tech. Based off of the growth rate. Hopefully the growth rate stays. I mean, we're number 2, so even without any other minor or majors in there, we should have a decent growth rate. Which one should I take? It's got to be one of the two. I'm going to have to flip a coin. So heads is construction, and tails is going to be advanced research. And flip. It's heads, so construction. That's how I decide things when I'm stuck on a 50-50. And we get compulsory primary. There's so much going on in this moment. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's how much can I bring them up yet? No. Yep. I can bring them up by 1. I got to build some bureaucracy now. Let's put it in Mexico City. Just get it started. I don't care. I want it now. I want it. And we almost got the skyscraper, and it's going in Wow, there's so much going on at this moment. Okay, we need a skyscraper now, too. Boom. Okay, done. Look at all of this. Look at all of this going on at once. I can't even keep up. My mind is going a million miles a moment here. Love it. Love it. And we got good construction for quite a while here. Just so you know, I bought Panama Canal from what's it called? New Granada. Because eventually I will be conquering all the way down here, and I figured, let's do the Panama Canal event. Why not? And then at least that way we can get the canal built, and it's almost done at this point, which is nice, and it'll get us even more prestige, and it'll get you a lovely migration attraction, which is always nice. I don't know if that counts for the entire country, or if it's just for Panama, but I don't care, because I did it for the prestige at this point. Damn, our gold mines went down. Which one? It was Nevada, right? Let's get those built. Do I have any other gold mines I haven't been paying attention to? No, that's pretty much it for the gold mines. I guess I should probably start doing some fertilizers. However, let's get those built, and good enough. Just spam it. Good enough. We'll fix it later, right? If we have to. I don't think we'll have to, but if we have to. And why are we running a surplus all of a sudden? What the heck happened? I didn't change anything. Look, it never changed the entire game. The only thing that's changed is the consumption taxes. I have not touched anything else. Promise. And we're looking at, we're number 3 for our GDP already. And I'm not even doing any cheese moments for it. No metas, nothing. And, whew, I don't know. Maybe we can draw the United States into another war and then we could chunk them even more. Maybe get rid of the claims. That guy in the forum was telling me about getting rid of the claims. I probably should do that. Just so they stop attacking me there because they're hyper-aggressive. And we're stronger than they are now. Like, we don't even need our allies anymore. They're weaker than we are. I think we got, like... We got conscripts coming out the wazoo, and I think we have more conscripts than they do. I don't really want to set them right now because I'm trying to figure out if I want to make multiple armies or not. Maybe I should make multiple armies. Do I want to do that? Let's wait until I get some construction freed up, and then I can start building more armies out. I kind of want to get this iron built real quick and get some more steel out. And from there, maybe some wood. I don't know. What am I doing with this freaking extra surplus? So I guess I'm going to have to build some more construction sectors. Just by doing that, we'll use up some of that surplus, and we'll make that first. You maxed out? No, you're not. Okay, we'll cancel that one and max you out first because you're in a better position. You got you don't have the construction sector malice like Mexico does. So yeah, that's I think that might be an oversight. I think because everywhere else except for the Rio Grande surrounding it has the Sierra Madre Oriental, yet Bayo does not. That's weird. That's weird. Like everything. Except for the Rio Grande and Bayo. And I guess Texas, but Texas isn't really part of it. I guess the Yucatan does. So the Yucatan's a good one too. And that's why I've been building a lot in the Yucatan. I usually use them as my government admin dump. But now that I have a skyscraper coming up here, I guess this will be my government admin dump. So, well, whatever. That's fine. Maybe I should have pre-planned my government admin a little better and just put it all in Mexico. But that's just me being a rookie. What can I tell you? Yeah, Nicaragua and Guatemala. No, it wasn't Nicaragua. It was Costa Rica. And yeah, they didn't stand a chance. I mean, they're not going to stand a chance. The only one that's going to stand a chance is Honduras because they're part of the Confederate. And we're going to have to attack the Confederates eventually. I guess we can just attack Honduras and draw the Confederates in without drawing in the Confederates' allies. Because I think they have allies, don't they? I can't even attack them to check. Let's go into here. Yeah, they got Russia as an ally, and I don't want to deal with Russia. So we'll just attack Honduras when the time comes. But there you go, Guatemala and Costa Rica. I guess we'll go for Nicaragua next, or... I was about to say attack Oregon, but I forgot that we're not doing that this playthrough. Historical borders only. We can only go as far as, I guess, the end of Panama here. I think that's what that map showed. So that's okay, because we already got a piece of Panama here. We got that canal almost done. Is it done? Almost done. Literally 4 weeks to go, and it will be done very shortly. And when that's done, I guess we should find a way to piss off New Granada. Maybe attacking Nicaragua will do it. No, maybe attacking El Salvador? Yes, maybe. Maybe attacking Honduras. I can't even attack Honduras. I guess we're still too friendly with the Confederates. I guess one way to do that is to wait until you get the banned slavery, because do you still have slavery? I don't even think they have I guess Honduras would. Confederates wouldn't, but the Honduras would. Because I think Confederates, they lost the war against Britain, and Britain's stipulation after they lose the war was humiliation and bad slavery. So I don't even think the Confederates have slavery anymore. But I know the Honduras probably do. Can I check? I don't even remember how you can check. I know... I don't care enough. Beyond that, yeah, we're just going to start attacking the remainder of these. I don't even know if I'm going to show you every little tiny war here, because they're insignificant wars at this point. The only one that's worth showing is Honduras and Confederates. Yeah, I don't think they have much of a chance at this point. Guess attacking El Salvador was a good choice, though, because it did. America's attacking me. What? Are you guys stupid? We're way more powerful than you now. This isn't like 1850s. This is 1893, and we are a superpower at this point. We have so many conscripts. Let me show you my conscripts. I don't even have them set up. But look at all these conscripts. Like, we're scary. We are not tiny. We are beefy, and you guys are stupid.
Let's merge the army real quick in the meantime. Get out of the way. And yeah, I guess we'll have to finish the war here first. I have no idea what I'm going to take from the States. Do they even have an ally? They don't have anybody else joining. This might be the dumbest AI move I've ever seen. I've seen really stupid AI moves, but this takes the cake. They actually think they're more powerful than me. And I think it's because I don't have any of my my conscripts set up, so it probably doesn't count into their calculation. So they think that it's 279 versus what do I have? 82. Oh boy, you're wrong. Let's hire a new guy. Make another. Who am I even gonna hire? Just take the cocaine addict, whatever. And we'll do 5 and 5. Do it like this. Boom, boom, done. And now I'm going to have 3 armies, and what I'm going to do is we're just going to conscript the heck out of everything. So we'll do 71, and you can have the Californians as shrapnel. Shrapnel. Boom. That's 138 right there. I didn't even do anything else yet. And you can have, I guess, we'll do half of these. And then you can have the half of these and the bio. And done. And now you gotta... now we got 277. And now I'm gonna do him. And he gets, I guess, the leftovers. That's a lot of leftovers, actually. That might be more leftovers than I was anticipating. Oh my gosh. We have so many conscripts that I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. This is craziness. This is absolute insanity. How about we boost you up some more? You can take some more. You can have those 2 and these 2. I'm trying to keep it somewhat balanced here between all the conscripts, but there really isn't any flipping point at this point because this is we are entering into the Twilight Zone. This is so crazy. And you can have some more of these, and you can have some more of these, and how many? 527 plus 82. Oh my god, 609 troops. Boy, I bet you're regretting life right now, aren't you, United States? I bet you're hating life because you're suffering. You're gonna suffer so bad. What am I gonna take from you? Wait, is Britain gone? Yeah, Britain's gone. So I'm just gonna start taking everything I can from you. What can I take? Nope, we can't take subjects. No vassals. I probably should do that, but let's revoke the claims like that guy on the forums is telling me about. So let's just do that right now. Maybe get them to lay off of me for a while. That would be lovely. Oh, no, I don't want the subject. No. Just give me more claims. Just give me all... No. That's it. We're done. Maybe I should have liberated the Haudenosaunee, but I don't really care because I don't need to weaken them anymore because they're too weak already. They're pathetic. They're sad. They make me giggle. Like, the fact they even attacked me is absolutely insanity. I guess that was an accidental cheese. I'm calling that accidental cheese. I'm apologizing to you guys. I did not mean to do that. I'm as surprised as you were that they were stupid enough to attack me. But by not having my conscripts set up, just by zeroing out all my conscripts, I lured them into attacking me. They thought I was weak. They thought that I was smaller than them and pathetic and easy to conquer, and that was not smart on their front. They are going to suffer. They're lucky I'm only taking they're lucky I'm only taking revoked claims. I really should have forced them to give up on New York. I should have. I really should have. But yeah, I'm blown away that they even decided to, like, we haven't even got our main army over there. Our main army is still dealing with New Granada, and we're pretty much winning the war again. And their only chance is to... Oh, and our army just teleported. I didn't... Again, more accidental cheese. I did not do that on purpose. I promise. That was purely incidental. I am the king of accidental cheese right now. I'm not... And I forgot to build. I'm too busy talking. I'm not thinking. And... Just put rails down, whatever. I just, every flippin' war it ends up like this. I always forget to build. There we go. That fills it up. And let's tack on some food, I guess. Let's just put it in California. California. Done. And maybe some steel just in case that finishes before I'm done the war. This might be a slightly long war because I can't really boat cheese. So yeah, that's just a little bit of insurance in case, because this might take a tiny bit. What the heck? They actually took a piece of land? What the heck is going on here? How am I losing fights? They are at 52. 52. They cannot win. We win. It's over. We even got better offense than they have defense. They can't beat us. We are way more powerful than they are. They're nothing compared to us. Nothing. You're nothing.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Well, I think it's time we went after the Confederacy. I do want that land from the Honduras, so we're going to conquer. And it doesn't look like Russia's going to join in, even though they are the Confederate ally, because I'm attacking Honduras. That's not cheese, because I'm intending to conquer from Honduras in the first place. It'd be cheese if I attack the Confederates to get to Honduras. So it's reverse cheese. It's not even cheese, so I'm not even going to call it that. So there. And yeah, we got all our conscripts still set up, so if we actually need them, we have access to them at any given time. But for this war, we might not even need them because the Confederates really aren't that strong. And I guess the only one I'll need to conscript is you. And done and done. Ooh, I get a new university. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Panama's starting to get a little beefy here. I'm enjoying that. I hope they keep getting better and better because that's what we're aiming for. And yeah, I guess it won't take us too long because once we conquer this area here, are we on attack mode? I got all of these guys now. Why aren't you on attack mode? I would prefer... Oh, pillage. No, that's the south, though. If it was the Confederates, I'd pillage, but I don't want to pillage Honduras because I'm going to take it as mine. How about you? Do you have pillage? Yes, you do. Ooh, heavy barrage is good too, though. But, no, I think I'd rather go for more devastation. I don't care about the battle occupation. So, yeah, we're going to go for the higher kill rate. That's pretty much the goal for this, is just to keep these guys weak. Maybe I should take some wargoals from them, but no, that feels kind of cheesy. Attacking the smaller one to get wargoals from the bigger one is cheese. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to put that on the list, so I'm not going to accept anything from the Confederates this run. I probably should take, like, revoke claims, but again, we're not cheesing. No cheese. This is a no cheese run, and I consider that to be pretty cheesy because I do abuse it in other games, and it is a meta in other games. So, ooh. You're getting kind of beefy over here. Okay, we're pulling up all our conscripts so we can win this war quickly. And yeah, they're getting very scary down there. And up here, we're pretty scary too. Maybe we should go defensive. No, we don't need to because we have a really good offense. And their defense is sad. Sad. Absolutely sad. Let's cancel all the fake ones. And do I want to bother? No, because we're probably going to trade with them afterwards. Let's just cancel these stupid icons, get them out of the way. And that's it. I think we're going to win this war quite handedly, and especially since the Honduras already lost. Yeah, I don't think the Confederate can really handle me. Let's see what the percentage is now. Oh my god, 42%, and that's just one, and 50%. Yeah, they've lost this war. We don't have to even boat cheese. I don't even know why I even have boats anymore because I never use them. Wow, at least they're hurting them. Maybe I should, I know what I can do. Let's bring in another guy and put him on convoy rating. That'll hurt. Yeah, that's what my boats are for now. That's all my boats are useful for, is raiding the heck out of my enemies and hurting their trade, even though I probably don't want to hurt their trade because I'm going to trade with them after this war is over. But, whatever. That's just for future purposes, I guess. Yep. Okay, what do I have? We have a surplus. That should not be... We need to deal with that surplus, and I guess the best way to do that is to build a buttload of construction sectors right off the bat. Now that that's done and dealt with, let's do some trade, shall we? Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, don't you love that productivity? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous productivity. Ooh, 170. And that's a lot of coal going out, but I probably shouldn't be trading coal. I should be finished products only, but I mean that's such a good productivity. I think I'll eat the cost for now. That's fine. In fact, let's take a look. What's it at already? Ooh, we got some losers. No losers on my watch. No, get out of here. We don't want no scrubs. No scrubs. Where's that coal? There it is. Growing quite nicely, to be honest. Yeah, it's getting up there, but where'd it go? There it is. We are not getting tariffed either. So what's going on? Why is it so slow? We get protected speech. Very nice. Very nice. That's oh, 87%. You need some. Oh, you already got a bunch built. In fact, let's double check while I'm thinking about it. Oki is the only one. Nope. Honduras has got some building. I'm not even at war and I already got these set up. Okay, let's put some more up just in case, because I am very forgetful when it comes to these things. Well, I mean, I guess I should probably be building more engines, and we got women's suffrage. That's good. I mean, it hurts our birth rate a little bit, so maybe it's not that good, but I mean, it does help with the dependency, I believe. I actually don't remember what women's suffrage does. I rarely go for it anymore. Yeah, it does help with the enfranchisement. It does help with the workforce ratio. It is nice to have less dependence overall. So that is a good thing to have, believe it or not. So, in the meantime, I guess there really isn't much for me to do except for take these portions from Britain. And the best way I can do that is to just build up, because Britain is still a little more beefy than I am. Just a little. No, I mean, not super beefy. We have a bigger economy now, so I think that we can very easily dwarf Britain when it comes to beefiness. Maybe we'll do it a little later in the game, maybe 20 years from now, and we'll just focus on the economy up until that point. And that'll give us the advantage over Britain when we do decide to finally attack. We will be the Fire Nation, and everything will change when we attack. Like I said, nothing happened in Bossing Say. Pay no attention to me taking Mesquite and British Guatemala, otherwise known as Brazil, and I guess that's Guatemala right there. It's all going to be mine very, very, very shortly, and I don't think there's anything that Britain can do to stop it, but in the meantime, I actually need to build. I keep forgetting to build. Anger inside. Anger and disappointment and horror and all other things that I can think of at the moment. There we go. That should, I guess, keep us slightly busy in the meantime. Let's just, what do I have left for wood? Nothing. Okay, we'll do it abroad then. And the reason why I'm able to do this is because, effectively, I'm not worried about the war. We're beefy. We are very, very beefy. We have, 1,300 battalions. I don't think Britain has more than 500, so yeah, we're not worried about them. And they pretty much have to invade us after a very short while, because we're going to take both short lines, and then we're just going to hold the line. We're not coming after Britain. We don't care about Britain. We don't care. Britain can stay in their lovely little isles and enjoy their fish and chips, and we'll be sitting here in Mexico enjoying our tortillas. And that is how life will be. And it will be a happy life indeed. And let's go for 20% defense. Okay, you want to join the embassy? Sure. It doesn't look like Britain's going to win this one, so unfortunate for them. I don't think I'm really going to need the entire army up here. Unfortunately, I don't think I want to demobilize them either. I guess I could demobilize 2 of them. Yeah, let's do that. We'll demobilize the big guy. We don't really need him anymore. And we'll demobilize you, and we'll use you as our mobile defense force. That's effectively what you're going to be. Every time they try to move in with a naval invasion, you're going to move in, and you're going to stop it. And then we'll save enough money so that we don't go broke in the process. That's a good way of doing things, right? And that's not cheesy at all. It's just demobilization, so it's a normal game mechanic. It's not cheese, I'm telling you now. Not cheese. And I'm still taking a hit monetarily, but at least we're covered. I guess I could split up the army and then I could cheese that way, but I won't do that because that's cheese and we're not doing cheese this run. What you could probably do in this case, you could also remove the infantry and the shrapnel artillery from the conscripts, and that'll automatically demobilize the conscripts without demobilizing the entire force. And what I could probably do here is remobilize very shortly. Now, I don't actually need to remobilize, but, I mean, I could to save quite a bit of money. In fact, I don't think that counts as cheese either. Maybe I will do that. Yep, there we go. We'll just remobilize you, move you in. Boom, you can go down here, and then we can demobilize the big dogs. And there we go. Now we are fully covered with 100 troops, and we're not losing $900,000 a tick. Dang, that is some savings. That's how you save money in this vile, vile economy of ours. But yeah, Britain doesn't have a chance. Yeah, that was a very, very short, simple war. I'm gonna cut parts of it probably so I don't have to show you me staring at the wall here. That is unfortunate. Hey, I got a surplus again. How the hell? I don't know how that happened, but in the meantime, let's keep building up. Shall we? Oh wow, you got. I'm gonna need a lot more of these lovely trains built, and let's just get that out of the way now. Boom, boom, done. At least that guarantees that we got something to build in the meantime. But my goodness, I got to start getting some construction sectors up, because that's getting to be a bit on the ridiculous side when it comes to our surplus. We'll do it 5 at a time. That's a nice way of doing it slowly, so I don't accidentally put myself in like $1 million in the hole. I don't mind being $1 million in the hole, but usually that's like the last 10 years, so I don't end up going, you know, Greek debt mode. Yeah, if you go Greek debt mode, it can be hard to pull yourself out of the spiral without pausing all of your growth. And despite the fact that we have some decent GDP, I don't think we're gonna make $1 billion this run. We just don't have the population for it. And well, we have 20 years left. We might get maybe 110 million population. It's not going to be enough to get $1 billion. There's no way you're getting $10 GDP per capita off of a run like this. You would have to do massive, massive foreign investment beforehand. And I did not do that this run. I probably should have, but remember one of the stipulations that I cannot cheese foreign investment. I will do some foreign investment, but I can't cheese it, which means you cannot deliberately build things in other countries that will hamper their growth while building up your GDP. So it has to be something that they actually need, or something that will actually get you a benefit, or get both of you a benefit. So that's the stipulation for foreign investment, and I really haven't been doing that this run. I probably should have been, and yeah, maybe I could reach $1 billion at that point. Now I might hit 700 million if I'm lucky. Maybe more if I'm really, really, really lucky, but that, yeah, you need population for that sort of thing, and that's where conquest comes in. But unfortunately, because we are already at our historical borders, we don't get to conquer anymore, and we're not allowed to protectorate anything either. Look at that, we got no subjects. We are subjectless, which does hurt because we have vassalization in our lovely little power block. But I think I'll change that out. What should I change it to? I know. I'm going to deliberately wait until it gets to the point where I can change it, and I'll change it to the other one, the one that gives us plus 20% at the expense of everybody inside of the block. I can't remember what it's called. I never ever take it. But this time we're definitely taking it. There we come on, give me that mandate. Thank you. And exploitation of members, that's what it's called. And then I guess if we get all the way up to 3, we get even a little bit of money. Might get what, 10,000 bucks? Woohoo! It's not nothing, but it's not much. But the authority and the influence is nice, so we will be going for that. It's better than what we're getting now. And I don't know, can we get some decrees down? No, we can't get any decrees down. We'll have to put like a power block statue up. I might do that later. I don't want to do that at the moment. Maybe when I get a little more building up, maybe when I get arc welding. I should probably start beelining for arc welding at this point. It shouldn't take me too long to get that finished. But normally I don't really like arc welding because it gives you a bunch of engineers, and engineers have a tendency to go to the petite bourgeoisie. And if you didn't know, petite bourgeoisie are, oh, for this playthrough, they're going to the trade unions. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine. I'm okay with communists in this run. Mostly because we're not hyper expanding. So, I mean, if you could tell up here, we don't have many radicals. And we have a ridiculous amount of loyalists. So, I don't think we're going to have any communist revolutions. So, it's okay if they're in the party for now.
at this point, the game is pretty much over. I'm just trying to get the last little bit of the strong market here. This is one of the challenges that I put for myself to make this a much more... Hey, and I got it. Economic dominance completed. You see that? I guguess I already had the achievement, so it didn't show up here. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't remember getting the achievement earlier. Maybe I'm a cheaty boy and it's not showing up. Give me a sec. I'm gonna check my my Steam account, make sure I got the achievement. Actually, I could check it in game too, can't I? Okay, 1 second. You'll see here I do not have all the achievements. I deleted it about 3 months ago, so I lost pretty much everything. And all of this is gotten while playing through the game, getting you guys content for videos. Now, which one is the achievement I'm thinking of here? I think it's Tycoon. I'm pretty sure it's Tycoon. Yeah, there it is. I did get the achievement. Okay. I was worried I did not, and it shows up on my Steam library, so yes, I got it. Very, very good. That's a good thing. I was worried because it didn't pop up here. Hey, I guess I'm just worried for nothing. At this point, though, the game is pretty much over. I mean, I could still harass the United States if I want to, break them apart like we did with the Confederate States whenever they get a lovely little, and what we did with Bolivia. Just that was for fun too. I didn't have to. I just did it because it was amusing. And look at that lovely border gore. I mean, look at this. No border gore, and then look down here. Everybody else has border gore, but not me. Mine is nice and uniform. Beautiful. My beautiful country and your hideous border gore. Ugh, disgusting. Gross. And then mine. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Mwah. Très magnifique. Yeah, listen, you should know by now that we're not the nice guys. We are the bad guys of history here. Every single uprising we have been against the United States, and we are breaking them apart piece by piece, and Dakota won. Suck it, United States. Mexico reigns supreme. What are you going to do about it? It's over for you. Gulf of Mexico, not Gulf of America. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'll take a little more loyalists, even though I don't really need any. Look at that 55.9 million loyalists. I got 12 years left until the game is over, and we are already at 700 million gross domestic product. I guess I was wrong before. That's okay. Can we make it to 1 billion? I don't think so. I would need like 10 GDP per capita. That's just not happening. Not with the amount of foreign investment I have out there. I have been foreign investing like crazy. That's what pretty much all of this is in North Borneo and crap. But yeah, I guess I could probably do some of that right now. Let's bring up our abroad. Make sure they have enough. No population though. That's a problem. But yeah, we have lots of investment treaties now. I went absolutely ham when it came down to it. And part of the reason why I'm doing that is so that they have lots of infrastructure so I can keep investing in their country. And we'll take all of the benefits because we're the bad guys. Did I remind you of that fact? Because that's what we are. Give us all your money. Give it to me. And, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's the what's it called? The Exploitation of Members 3. It was a little more than 10,000. I'll accept that I was wrong. It was a little more than I anticipated. Oregon was one of the countries I've been investing in quite heavily, mostly because they're inside of my market somehow. I don't know how that happened. I don't remember telling them to become part of my market, but it is oh, they're part of my market too. Okay, and you're part of you're in trouble if you're part of my market. I'm gonna release you from the market because you're not gonna be able to live. There you go. Aren't you lucky? That's how nice I am. Oh my god. My other block members don't even exist anymore. They're slivers of what they used to be. Persia's going ham. It looks like an elephant head, doesn't it? Kind of looks like Dumbo. If you, yeah, even exclude Kalat and Macron, just looking at Persia here all lit up, doesn't that kind of look like an elephant head? That is interesting. Like this right up here, the horn, that's the trunk. And that's the open mouth, and that's like the Dumbo mouth. I don't know, man. I'm seeing things. Maybe I'm going crazy. I played this game way too much.
and I'm slowly losing my mind. But that's what it takes to get you guys content. I suffer for your sake, for your entertainment. Are you not entertained? I hope you are. Alright, we are finally done with that game. That last 30 years must have lasted 5 hours of gameplay. My goodness, I don't even want to look at the file. But we are finished. We got 8,000 construction inexplicably, and at the same time, look at that lovely, lovely gross domestic product. Whoo! 928 million, and we only have 137 million population. Usually I get to the 1 billion mark by the time I hit around 200 million population, because it's really easy to get 5 GDP. It's not so easy getting 6+. I had to do a lot, and I mean a lot of foreign investment. Speaking of foreign investment, Oregon is gorgeous right now. Look at their population. They don't even have 10 million, and they're already at 47.1 million GDP, and that's all me. That was all me. They were broke when I showed up, and I turned them into gods among gods. They're pretty much my vassal, and why I say vassal is because they're part of my custom union, and I have been building them up and raking in all the profit. I'm willing to bet I'm at least 80% of their GDP at this point. I don't even remember how to check it. I'm sorry. I would love to show you if I could remember how to check it, but I don't remember how to check it. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. You'll have to tell me in the comments later, and that's for next time. Meanwhile, 93.7%. It sounds like a radio station when I say it like that, but it is 93.7. The literacy. Yeah, we're 10th in place. Somehow we got a bunch of countries that have 100%. There's no way we were getting 100% with the amount of population growth that we had. Somehow we managed to get 137 million population. How did that happen? How? And our standard of living is amazing. Amazing. We're only second to Oregon, who I just told you earlier owes everything to me. We got 87 million loyalists. Oh my God. And, pay no attention to the Greek debt here. This is something I can fix really easily, but you have to remember I stayed at medium taxes the entire game. I stayed at medium government wages and medium military wages, but the game is over. You want to know what that means? I finally get to change it. 200,000 now. Oh, wait. We're in the profit. We balanced that budget. Damn, I'm already better than every other government employee in the world. Damn. Just like that. We in the profit. We can balance that budget. No Greek debt from us, man. That's all there is to it. That's it. Let's check our politics out. Loyalists and radicals. Oh my God, look at the number of communists and trade unionists we got. Oh my. Maybe I should have gone communist, but the problem is I don't like going communist. I don't enjoy it as much as being laissez-faire. I enjoy investing in other countries and taking over their economies that way and then making them my vassals through that force. It is wonderful when that happens, and I think I kind of got everything set up for that. I think we did good. We invest institution maxed as well. Everything's pretty much leveled out at 5, except for colonial affairs, which I didn't really have the heart to remove because it's a pain, and I don't like doing that anyhow. Let's see. Let's take a look at our trade. What's our trade look like? Our trade's looking good. Our trade's looking amazing. Oh, we got some that are trash. Let's get rid of the trash ones, but looking good. Looking real good. Oh my, automobile. Whew, we got Toyota in here, we got Lexus, we got Tesla, we got all the automobiles here. They got nothing in the world. We are the #1 and only supplier of vehicles at this point. Because we give them so many vehicles that they don't need to make their own. That's it. That's all there is to it. Let's take a look at the society tab. Everybody loves us. 133 million in full acceptance, except for the 4 million second-class citizens. It's the Irish, Koreans, Portuguese, Moluccan. I can't pronounce that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I just saying I suck at pronunciation. If you couldn't tell from the beginning of the video where I mispronounced Mexico, or I just did it again. Let's take a look here. What do we have for our culture? Oh my God, this is how you know that I didn't use any population mods. Because, oh Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. No. Paradox! Fix this! What the hell, guys? This is ridiculous. This is wrong. This is disgusting. Paradox. Paradox! Fix this! My goodness! I don't even know what's left to show you guys. How about companies? You want to take a look at my companies? Here you go. I got Bio Steel Corporation. I got Jalisco Metalworks. I got Mexican Home Goods. I'm pronouncing everything wrong. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm Anglophone. I can't help it. I don't have the accent. I cannot properly. Okay. The United Construction Conglomerate is pretty good. The Panama Canal Company. When it was working, it was a godsend, especially earlier on when I got it. That trade competitiveness is probably the reason why I'm riding so high right now. The gold company is always nice, though, and yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to show you. That is it for the video. Thank you again for everybody watching. I do appreciate it. Sorry if I got a little goofy at the end here. I'm starting to end up sleep deprived, so I'm starting to get a little goofy. I can't help that. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you who manages to watch this far. You guys really true are kings. Truly, truly kings. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Anyhow, that's it from me. Hail Hydra Cat.